Skeery Jones, thank you so much for taking a moment to answer some questions for me. I really appreciate it.
You got it.
I'm really excited to meet you. Z100's voice behind the mic, executive producer of Elvis, Duran and The Morning Show.
Yes.
So, Skeery, I was wondering, how did it feel the first time you got the call, we want you on air?
I started behind the scenes. I started basically as an intern in the back, answering phones. People used to call radio stations and make song requests. That was back in the day.
Yeah.
And little by little, they would ask me to talk and say some things on the air. But, there was a moment when I graduated college and I was ready to send my tape, my air check, my sizzle reel out around the country.
You used to work for a radio station for your college.
Yes, and I was ready to go. I was ready to leave and go across the country. And then I got the call to the big program director's office. He said, "Come on in, sit down." He said, "We want to give you a full-time job here at the morning show." And the morning show had just formed at the time. This was in 1996.
96.
And they said, "We want you to be part of the show and work with Elvis and the newly formed morning show." So I had one foot out the door and I got the call and I was freaking out. So I became part of the working cast of the show, which when you're on the Elvis Duran morning show, everybody gets to shine. Elvis is the best at that. So everybody gets to talk on the air and develop their characters, because that was the kind of show he started. So it was kind of like little by little. And I worked my way up from assistant producer to executive producer, which I still am today. And as you go through the years, you start, thinking about maybe fun things you could contribute to the program. So I kind of grew slow. It was a slow growth. It wasn't
It wasn't like,
bam, you're on the air. But getting that call of we want you to stay, don't leave.
Yeah.
That was a big moment.
That was the moment.
Yeah.
That was the moment, definitely. So I'm really curious, how did you come up with Mr. Michel Oppenheimer?
So Michel Oppenheimer is one of the characters. It's a voice that I do for the phone taps.
Yeah.
I wish I had an exciting answer, but my friend worked for Oppenheimer Funds at the time, which is like a financial institute. So, and I one time got a phone call from a guy selling me something, and he talked exactly like the voice. He just talked like this, monotone voice. And I'm like, this would be funny to prank somebody with.
Yeah.
And somebody said, you gotta phone tap my aunt. She hates telemarketers, but she'll argue with them. She won't hang up, and she'll scream and yell at them. So I'm like, she's the perfect candidate. So I said, I'm going to use this corny friend Oppenheimer fun name, and I said, so when I dialed her, I just said my name was going to be Oppenheimer, and I just added Mr. Michael to it right there on the phone. I'm like, this is Mr. Michael Oppenheimer.
That's how it all happened.
It just rolled out. Yeah. So
wow.
It was half of a half-baked idea, and the fact that this voice called me once, and I said, I'm using that voice in the future. Because it was the guy cracked me up. I'm like, this guy cannot be for real.
Mr. Michel Oppenheimer.
That's right.
Iconic. A classic character,
Thank
truly.
you.
I've listened to it driving through 86th Street with my friends when I was in high school.
Oh, wow. All right.
Iconic.
All right.
And so my last question is for young adults trying to break into radio. What's some advice you could have used when you started?
Well, I could say right now that radio has changed since I got into the industry 30 years ago. So now you have to be multifaceted. It's not just about radio. It's about multimedia. Our company, iHeartRadio, we are all things sound. We are not just radio. We are podcasts. We are digital. We're out there on social media. A lot of the stuff we do is visual now too. So you have to have good content, be unapologetically yourself, and don't be fake. You have to, your emotions, your feelings, whatever it is, the same way people go out there, some of the most successful people on social media are the ones who really don't give a crap and they just let it all hang out.
Genuine.
And they're genuine, And that's number one. Be honest, be authentic, be yourself, and then have good content. Don't be, always think about how you can affect someone else's life in a positive way, a funny way, make them laugh, whatever emotion you could put on them. And then you have to actually be, you have to know your social media skills. So it's all the building blocks. It all kind of culminates in radio because it's radio, it's web stuff, it's blogging. It's social media.
Social media has changed everything. From '96, there's no social media.
Yeah, and it's podcasting. So
it's pretty much podcasting.
So yes,
now.
that's the best advice I can give. Is just be you.
But still, Z100 is a big deal. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time and your stories. Can I ask you one more question?
Keep going.
So, Flip Don't Market fans, they want to know what kind of memorabilia you might be into. Do you own any collectible that's your prize collectible that you want to share with us?
I don't. I'm a big Met fan. I'm a big Met fan.
Do you have any Met gear?
I don't have any Met memorabilia. I'm looking at this David. What is this? Howard Johnson. Howard Johnson. Yeah, old school Met right there. No, I don't have anything hanging up. I don't have a lot. I don't really. And I don't collect it, but I should,
It's okay.
Because, no, I mean, it's okay. I mean, this stuff is some great stuff.
You know what? We're going to have me here and give you something today from the Mets. You don't have anything else that you collect on your own? It doesn't have to be...
I don't know. Okay, all right.
Cards.
I have the entire Garbage Pail Kid collection.
Garbage Pail Kids.
You know what the Garbage Pail Kids are? Remember the Cabbage Patch dolls?
Yeah. There was They're uglier than the Cabbage.
Our Garbage Pail Kids was a spoof off of these beautiful Cabbage Patch dolls.
Yeah.
And they had crazy names, and the drawings were vulgar.
Yeah.
And they're on Topps baseball cards made series of them. I have all the series that ever were in the original 10 sets. I have them all, every card. So I collected those.
So cool. I can't wait to tell my friend. One of my friends is a big fan of that one.
Oh yeah, well,
I just learned about that.
Maybe they want to buy it off me because I'm selling them.
You're trying to sell? Okay, I'll let my friend know you. Okay, so if you're interested in buying his
my Garbage Pail Kid collection. My Garbage Pail Kid collection.
All right, find it on Flip. We'll be selling his garbage. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate it.
You got it.
Thank you.